All right, so this is going to be a very brief video. Part of our unit here, we're studying the Constitution, is knowing how to amend the Constitution. So we know under the Articles of Confederation, it was essentially impossible. I mean, it was possible, but you needed to have literally every state agree to an amendment. And we talked about how that just basically made it too difficult and really no amendments were passed. So when the framers of the Constitution got together to make a new one, they made it still difficult, but much easier to make an amendment, because they believe, and as we do now, and as you'll understand, is that nothing is going to be perfect. There's always going to be ways that the Union or the Constitution itself can be more perfect. So the purpose of having an amendment process is to allow for the Constitution to be amended or changed as time and experience deem fit, right? So the Article 5 of the U.S. Constitution explains that there are two ways to amend the Constitution, okay? The first is the most common. It's the only one we've ever used, and that's the one that we talked about in class, right? Where 2/3 of both houses of Congress, meaning 2/3 of the House of Representatives, 2/3 of the Senate, they will vote, and if 2/3 of them approve the amendment, it then goes to the state governments themselves. All of the states will vote, and if 3/4 of those states agree, then the amendment is approved, okay, or ratified. So remember, we talked about this, and we said it's really easy to remember this just by clapping, right? So it's 2/3 of both houses, 3/4 of all states. 2/3 of both houses, 3/4 of all states. That is the first way to amend the Constitution. Like I said, it's the only one that's ever been done. The other way to amend the Constitution is that the state governments themselves could call for a constitutional convention. Basically just say, forget the national government, we're going to amend the Constitution ourselves. And if the state governments approve the amendments themselves that are proposed by the governments themselves, then the amendments are passed. Okay, but like I said, that's never been done. It's not likely to be done, but it is a way that the Constitution could be amended. So, to amend the Constitution, you've got 2/3 of both houses, 3/4 of all states. Again, 2/3 of both houses, 3/4 of all states. Good luck.